It's me, it's Michael B, and welcome back to Chill and Chat with Michael B.
Whoa, hold on. That's not right. It's the I Hate Monday show. All right, welcome to the Monday Madness. I'm your host, PDubs, and joining me is Michael B, the Game Genie. How'd your Chill and Chat go, my friend? I hope you guys are coming from his Chill and Chat. If you didn't watch it, go watch the replay. Michael B, the Game Genie, promised that Dance Dance Revolution is coming. You heard it on his channel first, so if it doesn't come, you know who to blame. You know exactly who to blame for that mess. What's going on, Mike?
Oh, not much, man. I was doing my show, and then people started saying, I gotta leave your show because this is terrible, and PDubs starts in 5 minutes. So I said, I'll see if I can jump on his.
That's not how the internet works. That's what's great about YouTube, guys. If you miss it live, watch the replay. It doesn't matter, right? Anyway, guys, we wanted to talk to you about some cool stuff going on in the world of arcades and gaming. It's Monday. I hate Mondays. I usually do the I Hate Monday show on Sundays. However, the last 2 Sundays, we've had stuff going on, and I've had to do the I Hate Monday show on Monday, right? Well, next week, we'll be back to our regular scheduled Sunday broadcast, guys, just so you guys know. I don't like doing the I Hate Mondays on Monday. I'd rather do it on a Sunday because I dread Mondays, if that makes sense. So anywho, how's everyone doing in the chat? Looks like we got all the usual suspects here. Thanks so much for tuning in so late. We're going to try and keep this show 45 minutes to an hour at the most. So I'll do my absolute best to get you guys in and out of here with some entertainment, news, predictions, and more. Michael B, I missed you, man. I know we talk all the time, but you know, if I miss you. I miss you. And thanks for the shout out. I got your Ghostbusters figures here, but I decided you're not going to get them when I found out how much it was going to cost me to send you your Ghostbuster figures from here to Canada. The shipping's outrageous.
It's bananas, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them to Detroit Love, and I'm going to have Detroit Love hop in the car and drive them to you and hand deliver your Ghostbusters action figures. Which, by the way, guys, if you caught my Facebook live stream, speaking of weird things going on in the world, my Luke Gaming box, which I did a People's Elbow on my Facebook live stream. On my Facebook live stream, I did a People's Elbow because this is the worst Luke Gaming box I've ever received. They sent toilet paper. Toilet paper, Michael B. What? What?
I remember when you get your first Loot Gaming box, we were doing a Super Game Room Dudes, and you were like, yes, I signed up for this. You got it. You said, oh, that's not very good. I'm going to cancel it. That was 9 months ago.
I know, and I've gotten nine of them since then, man. I've gotten 9 Loot Crate boxes. They're usually filled with plastic crap, $30 a month. I keep getting charged. The stuff keeps shipping. Sometimes you get the occasional t-shirt, like I just got this t-shirt in the box today. And this t-shirt's kind of cool, but they're sending toilet paper. Come on. All right, let's get to the stuff. So let's talk AtGames first. iiRcade tonight. Usually iiRcade, we kick off our shows. We talk about iiRcade, and then we get to AtGames and Arcade1Up, right? Usually because they have a bigger presence, right? But tomorrow's actually going to be a very big day for iiRcade. It's their 100th live stream. So the meat and potatoes of this broadcast will be talking about what can we predict? What do we know? Are we able to leak anything? And why you should tune into their broadcast tomorrow. So let's talk AtGames real quick. So all these Pinball Expresses have been coming, and they've been coming super quick. It's almost like every 3 days, Michael B, the Game Genie. And now it says here that Wave, what are we on? Wave 9,682? What are we on?
Wave 8 is next, I think.
Okay, so a little less than 9,682, but Wave 8 Express is Wednesday, May 12th, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Wednesday, May 12th. So that's what, 2 days from now?
Yep.
How many of you guys got a Legends Pinball and what wave? Throw it in the live chat, guys. I want to see it. Michael B, what do you think about how fast they're pumping out these pinball waves? What's going on, man?
It's good, man. Like AtGames told us that they're going to ramp up production on their pinball tables, try to get them in consumers' hands as quick as possible. And we said, whoa, wow, I wonder how quick it'll be. We didn't expect it to be this. I mean, they've fulfilled all their orders at this point, and they're pumping these out and getting these in people's hands. So, yeah, it's exciting, and it's good to see that the demand is still there and still really strong, too.
Yeah. So you have to ask yourself a question. Do they have more stock available Because, for instance, all the waves sold out within the first 60 seconds, every wave they've ever done, right? And then in the last 2 waves, wave 6, it took 15 minutes. And then wave 7, it took about 30 minutes, 35 minutes before they sold out. Wave 8, is it going to go to an hour before it sells out? Is there less demand, or is there more product? What are you thinking, Michael B?
I mean, anytime something sells out in less than an hour, there's pretty good demand for it. So, I mean, we're not at a point worrying yet. If it's like 2 or 3 days later and there's still stock left, well, maybe then we'll talk about it. But 30 minutes, I mean, come on. That's crazy demand.
Now, Nikki says, how many in a wave? We love Nikki. Good to see you here on a live show. Haven't seen you in a while, my girl. So, for instance, that's information that AtGames is not going to share. And that's not like they shared it with us and we're not going to tell you. They literally will not share that information. What we can't tell you is when we hop on those import websites, we have seen a healthy, steady flow of pinball machines from AtGames. It seems like every other week they have anywhere from 600 to 1,500 pinball machines arrive bi-weekly from all my little sneaking around the import websites and stuff. But then those import websites, a lot of people have been making videos on them and stuff. And I did one at first, and then everyone started using them. And then I've kind of slowed down on it because doing further research into those websites, they're not 100% accurate. They're not guaranteed to be accurate. So you could be misrepresenting a company, their stock, their product, and stuff like that. So the only thing you can say is it's probably a ballpark, right? So if they're getting about 600 to 1,500 pinball machines in the country every couple of weeks, that kind of gives you an idea as to how big these waves are, and they're selling really quick. Everyone wants to get their hands on that Legends pinball machine. So I saw a lot of people here were in the earlier waves. We did have some people comment that they are in the later waves. Michael B., when are you getting your pinball machine, and what's the scoop with pinball machines in Canada for our Canadian viewers?
Hopefully, I'm getting my pinball machine this week. I contacted the Brick earlier, and their customer service wasn't super helpful, unfortunately. But finally, I got a definitive answer that I should be getting mine this week. Everybody that had orders in already most people have them by now. I mean, BC has already received them. I saw orders go out to Quebec. I think people in Ontario are going to have to wait a little bit longer because the Brick distribution center in Ontario is shut down because of COVID until the end of the month. So, I mean, no one's going to get them until the distribution center opens back up. So, I mean, everybody that had the early orders should have them now. And I think the next shipment comes in roughly around the beginning of June.
Okay. So eventually you're going to get one. Eventually. Can't wait till Michael B has it so we can see you on the leaderboards. Now, one other thing about AtGames is, now this is interesting, is they're going to do a Monday lottery event. So as part of this group, folks today received emails from AtGames letting them know that they won a lottery, that if they wanted to place an order for the pinball machine, they have until tomorrow, Tuesday, to place an order before the wave goes live. And it's the same thing, same pricing, same everything like that. Anyone in the live chat here, probably a shot in the dark, anyone in the live chat here, were you part of this? Did you get this email? Let me know in the live chat. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm wave 6. I get my boxes Tuesday and Wednesday. There you go. Let's see here. Livewire, a little upset that his stuff hasn't shown up yet. Totally understand. I mean, with how fast the waves are being posted, it seems to me that, especially if some folks, because everything is shipping from California, these pinball machines are not shipping from Georgia. Oh, my dog got caught on my microphone cable. I got my dog. My dog is always under my desk when I'm live streaming. He's always.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He just got caught on the cable.
We have a bad history of animals getting hurt during our live streams, remember?
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So where was I? Remind me. What was I talking about?
They're coming from California, not Alabama.
Yes. So earlier waves, some of the machines were sent from California to Georgia to a distribution center and then shipped out from there to customers. All these later waves 5, 6, 7, 8, and ongoing, every wave is coming out of California. Now, with how fast these waves are showing up every couple of days, they're putting these orders in, I could totally see how somebody who's in wave 6 out in Maine is not going to get their pinball machine possibly as fast as somebody in Wave 7, right? And it might be that they shipped, but travel time, right? Things like that. So we're going to see that kind of mixture, and people are going to get upset and stuff like that. Now, AtGames, though, does need to do what they promised. They promised that, like, Wave 7 orders don't ship until all Wave 6 orders are done. Wave 8 orders don't ship until all Wave 7 orders are shipped. So as long as they're shipping them in the order of those waves, anything else after that is up to the delivery companies, right, to get them there, right? So, oh yeah, don't worry, my dog's okay. He just got tangled in the cable, almost ripped the cable out of my headset. He's okay. He's a beast. He's 100-pound beast laying on my shoes right now. Okay, so minus that, there seems to be some issues with the CoinOps X firmware. I did make a CoinOps X 5.0 tutorial. That video has done really well. I just released it like yesterday, and that video is cranking on views. So guys, thanks so much for watching that video. I greatly appreciate it. I guess you guys like pirate movies, right?
Yeah.
So thanks so much, guys, for watching that video. It's a wonderful tutorial. Now, when I made that video, I was on firmware 5.28, right? 5.28. I guess the most current firmwares, there's some issues with exiting CoinOps and things like that. And when I heard about those, I haven't updated my firmwares yet. However, I'm not stressed out or freaking out about it because I know AtGames is aware of it, and they're probably going to fix that in a future firmware. Right, Michael B? So, you know, yeah, right here, Brad says the exit is broken. Like, you have to power your machine off to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Livewire says his problem isn't with AtGames. The brick failed. What happened with the brick, Michael B? I don't know anything about what happens in Canada. What's going on with the brick?
I don't know. I think Livewire might be in Ontario. I think he's saying the distribution center is open. There was a big thing with Ontario because of the COVID response where there was going to be a delay. I'm not 100% sure. So I apologize. You know, I still haven't received my pinball table either, brother. So we'll see if I get it this week, and hopefully you get some kind of update on when yours is coming.
Yeah. So my suggestion, guys, is obviously stay in touch with the retailers. Nothing we can do to help you with the brick or Sam's Club or FedEx or things like that. Nothing we can do to help you there. We're just lowly YouTubers. But what I can say, the best advice I can give you guys is if your primary reason for playing AtGames products is to use something like CoinOps, probably want to hold off on doing a firmware update until the next one comes out and they address that issue. If you don't really use it that much, because keep in mind, guys, AtGames has the statistics, and you guys might find this shocking, but the amount of users who use CoinOps is not as high as you would think, right? Like, some people will tell you, like, everybody uses it. They have a good chunk of their consumer base that just plays the preloaded games, or plays the Gottlieb games, or plays the Zaccaria games that they've paid for, or the Taito games that we all got for free, right? They have a healthy user base that doesn't dabble in pirate movies, because we like pirate movies, right? Redbeard, Blackbeard, all these pirate movies, right, Michael B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't use CoinOps X. I think it's beautiful, but I find it too laborious to go through. I know they added like sections now where you can change the games, but I just go to the regular section and it's easier to navigate, I find.
Yep. I like Tony. CoinOps X for life and the Zac Pack. I love the Zac Pack. So I think it's a pretty good split between the amount of users who do and don't do that stuff. All right, let's talk this Arcade1Up Legacy cabinet. And I actually want to put this video on screen here. So a gentleman posted this, and this is the first one we've seen in the wild. And I want to preface this real quick. So for instance, when it comes to this stuff, ooh, wrong button. I'm so sorry, guys. Where'd you go, Michael B? Wrong button again? Never mind. All right, we'll go back to the video. You know me, I'm always screwing up. So for instance, Arcade1Up over the last, I don't know, the last bunch of cabinets I've received, and keep in mind, unlike Michael B, I haven't bought every single cabinet they have. Right, Michael B?
Hey. That's true,
But
I
hit a run of bad luck, right? Like the Pac-Man 40 have had issues. Super Pac-Man, the Costco Pac-Man had issues, right?
What was I don't remember it having issues. What were the issues?
Oh, come on. You know what these issues are. We're not going to go over it again, right? And then, like, you know, the Midway Legacy cabinet to me had issues because I can't even stand up in front of it, right? Like, and then you hear about other people who bought other cabinets that had reported issues, right? And of course, the biggest disappointment, in my opinion, is the overhyped, under-delivered pinball machines. They're just not as good as we would like them to be, right? They're just not as good as we would like them to be. It doesn't mean they suck. In fact, in both my videos for the Marvel and the Attack from Mars pinball machine, I specifically said if you're just looking for a pinball experience, you're going to like it. But if you're walking in expecting to get a little bit more for your money, you're going to be disappointed, right? So it's just machine after machine after machine I was so disappointed in, right? Like, I was like, do I just give up? Do I just stop covering Arcade1Up products on my channel because they're not making me happy, right? And I'm spending thousands of dollars. I don't get these cabinets for free, right? So turn around and I get that Arcade1Up Marvel versus Capcom cabinet, and I put out a review video, gave that thing a home run, gold stars, absolute amazing cabinet. Guys, if you have the Marvel versus Capcom cabinet, let me know in the live chat what you think of it. I think it's moved into my top 5 Arcade1Up cabinets ever made. As you guys know, I love Ninja Turtles. I love Star Wars. I love the Atari 12-in-1. And I love Golden Tee, right? Like, these are all home runs. But the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet definitely slid into there. The peer-to-peer net play is fantastic. No issues playing online against people. The games are awesome. The cabinet's gorgeous. I love that Marvel versus Capcom cabinet, right? So what that did, Michael B, is it reinvigorated hope for me, right? Like, maybe I can still like Arcade1Up moving forward, right? And I got to tell you, when I saw this video, now I did not pre-order the Atari Legacy yet. Hang on, let me get this on here. I did not pre-order the Atari Legacy cabinet yet, but I got to tell you, guys, let me know what you honestly think of this. If you only had to judge it based upon appearance, I mean, come on. What do you think, Michael B? And guys in the chat, guys and gals, let me know what you think. Tell me that doesn't look spectacular. And I'm not worried about the coin door sticker. I'm really not, because you could turn that backwards. You could put another piece of artwork on there. But the cabinet itself looks great. Why is the trackball a dirty yellow, though? Why is the trackball not white?
Because the Centipede trackball was a dirty yellow.
Yep. So Zohar is here. Everyone say hi to Zohar. Zohar says it's the prettiest cap for sure. Tony C says it needs a real coin door, which you can mod and add in. Dylan says it looks sharp. Tempest is a beauty. The Atari Legacy looks hot. The controls are borked. So, Michael B, do you know anything about the controls on this one?
So I don't know the whole story, but from what I understand, the missile command controls are on the wrong side. So basically, you have to play backwards when you're playing missile command. Because typically,
you can't change them like you can in Defender on the other cabinet.
No.
Oh, you can't adjust
not.
You can't adjust them. There's no setting.
No. Well, this is what we're waiting on. We're waiting for the reviews to confirm that missile command plays wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things I'm concerned about, because like I already have a Centipede cabinet, so I can play Missile Command on that, but Missile Command is 13-inch screen on the big vertical screen. So this was a good opportunity to play Missile Command on the right screen factor, but if it doesn't play right, that doesn't help.
I love this comment. I'm like, why is the trackball such a dirty white? And he's like, it's got that smoke stain built in. That's awesome. That's a great comment. You, sir, win the internet today. So the spinner, apparently to me, looks to be like it's the same spinner. And in fact, the trackball looked to be the same one that are on the Asteroids cabinets. However, the spinner is like their improved one that does spin freely. You know what I'm saying? Is it as good as Glenn's spinner? Obviously not, right? And obviously, if you get this cabinet, you're probably going to want to put Glenn's spinner in and Glenn's trackball. But from an appearance point of view, let's see. Does he go back and show us a little bit more of the cabinet itself? Let's see here. I mean, a lot of times I feel like when we're looking at these Arcade1Ups, a lot of times we're judging them on appearance. And isn't that the way these risers should look?
Yeah.
Did you see that, Michael B? Look at this, guys. This is what I want. I want this on every damn Arcade1Up cabinet moving forward. Not some weird image added after the fact. You want it to flow. You want it to with this kind of design, it makes the cabinet look like one piece from far away. And also it makes the cabinet appear to be taller from further away. You know what I'm saying? It flows better. It looks better. This is what they need to do. Enough with the goofy stuff on the sides of these cabinets. This is what they need to do on every cabinet moving forward. I think that's a home run. What do you guys think of the live chat?
So I think that I've said it 100 times too. I want it to be an extension of the cabinet. I think that this one does it. Miss Pac-Man did as well. If you actually take a look at the Miss Pac-Man riser and the way that's connected in the Arcade1Up, that one did it as well. And some cabinet I thought I saw through rumors about a cab that's coming out in the near future is also done the same way.
Oh my God. Daryl says it's the best riser so far.
Maybe.
Let's see here. Digipunk says you got more viewers than Michael B, but it's not a contest, my friend. It's not a contest. Michael B got more viewers than I did last week when we did this. So it's all about the topics, right? It's all about the topics.
What, you don't like Dance Dance Revolution, Digipunk?
Nikki says she would add it to this collection. So here's the thing, guys. I'm so in love with the way this thing looks. I'm willing. I think I might buy this from QVC or HSN, but the question is this: if I order it from those websites, is it going to ship right away? Do you know, Michael B, or does anyone know in the live chat? Like, could I get
the guy that this review is for, I believe, or it might be another review, he ordered and it was delivered 2-3 days later.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was like immediate.
Well, what happened to all those Best Buy, GameStop pre-orders or wherever they were at? Where are all those?
They're not shipping.
They're not shipping?
Yeah, no. QVC has stock. The other places don't have stock.
Oh my God. Guys, how many of you are waiting on a Best Buy, GameStop, or wherever else you pre-ordered it from? How many of you guys are waiting on that? Nikki says it ships right away. It has a lit marquee. It's lit right here, guys. That's lit up right there. No pre-orders at Best Buy. PDubs get it. I trust your reviews. How is the line of sight? So that's my other question too, is how's the line of sight?
Oh, I think you're fine on this one.
Because if we can kind of go back here, I think we're going to be okay. Let's see if we can see that slanted screen. Let's see if he shows it right here. That's what we want to see. So look at that. Look at how far back that is. Look at that. That slant is what it's all about, baby. I have a feeling that, you know, I'm 5'11". Michael B, you're what, 6'9"?
7'3".
Yeah, look at this. So, guys, how do you feel if you pre-ordered from GameStop? Did you cancel your GameStop and just order from QVC or HSN? Because I think it's only about $40 more, right? Through the other one, or are you willing to be patient, save the $40, all that stuff? Let me know what your plans are. Look at Zohar, slanted screen. Must be nice. But this slant gives me hope that I'm not going to hate the cabinet, hate standing in front of it like I do the Midway Legacy cabinet, which now is in my garage waiting to be gutted and turned into something else. So, Michael B, what do you think of this, man? Come on, get hyped.
I am hyped. It looks beautiful. It's one of the nicest cabinets they've ever done. I'm on the fence about whether or not I'm going to buy it. I think it looks great. Oh, Digipunk, I love your avatar, by the way. Huge Wampum fan. The only thing is, you know, the main game and Centipede and Millipede are vertical games on a horizontal screen, and that sucks. So I don't know.
so there's a trick to this, Tony, and I almost placed the order before we went live, guys. You go to QVC and you look up, it's just called like Arcade1Up Legacy Cabinets, and they have a picture of the Pac-Man cabinet. What you have to do is it says pick what color you want, and in the drop-down menu of what color you want, it says like Pac-Man, and then it says Atari. It's the Atari Legacy one, and that's how you order it. They don't have it as a separate listing. Isn't that goofy, Michael B? It's like HSN doesn't even know it's a totally different product.
Well, they did the same thing here in Canada with Walmart.ca and the stools. So, like, we were looking at it, and we were like, they only have one stool available. When you go in, you change the color, and it was changing from Street Fighter to Mortal Kombat to all the other ones. So, yeah, I've seen it before.
Now, is this the one that will get you divorce paperwork? That's what the live chat wants to know, Michael B. Is this the one? Is this the one that's going to push you over the edge?
No, I would be okay to buy this now if I told my wife I was going to sell my Centipede cabinet. That's kind of the way it works, but I'm not going to do that. This is not available in Canada right now. We're not going to get this till July.
Exactly. Yeah. Lunar Lander is amazing, and that's on the Arcade1Up 12-in-1 that I have now in my garage. Man, I'm gonna miss Lunar Lander. What did they replace it with though?
Space Duel.
Oh, Space Duel. Yeah. All right,
Oh,
we got
Arca. I don't know that one.
All
I
right,
think that's a weird one. That's an unfinished game, if I'm not mistaken. One that didn't come out.
Yeah. It says here, ordered last week, mine is coming Thursday 5 payment options. Let's get this off of here. Let's get that off of there. Is the stream back? Do we have any issues? Guys, let us know in the live chat. Any issues? Are we live?
Oh yeah, we're back.
Are we there? Okay.
Yeah.
So we had an issue with the stream.
I have no idea. It said we bugged out, I guess.
All right. Michael B's wife is taking down the stream to keep you from getting the cabinet. I might talk you into this cabinet the way you talked me into whatchamacallit. You made me buy that Attack from Mars pinball machine, and I spent way too much money to have that thing brought into the United States.
Did you sell it after?
No. It's still in the loft. It's still in the loft. So I made a decision out of the two cabinets. As you guys know, if you've been following my channel, my son loves the Arcade1Up Marvel pinball machine. So even though Daddy is nitpicky and would prefer the Legends pinball machine with all the all the fun to be had over here and less fun on that one, my son loves it, right? And he told me I'm not allowed to tinker with it or destroy it, or he actually used the word destroy. You're not allowed to destroy this one. So it's always nice when your son gives you that kind of confidence. Yeah, you're not allowed to destroy this one or mod it or anything. So the Attack from Mars pinball machine, I'll do my some pinball mods to it. So I'll probably, do a PC build in there and all that kind of stuff. All right, so we're back. Everyone says we're back. Good. Okay, we made it to the halfway point. Let's start talking about iArcade. So tomorrow at, what time is it? 3 p.m. Eastern? What time does he do it? 1 p.m. Central? 3 p.m. Eastern? I think so.
4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Yeah, there you go. 2 p.m. Central. That's that, because he's in Chicago. So it's 2 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Let's just say 1 p.m. This is getting, I'm all confused now. 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, iArcade 100th episode. Jong is promising to bring the heat. He did a Facebook post and he put the big number 100 and he promised guest stars, surprises, and more. Guys, what do you think? What would you like to see? What are some of your predictions for tomorrow? What would take the cake on the 100th episode of the iArcade live streams? Let us know. Dominic says, give us Retromania. That would be a good one. Let's see here. Michael B, you still there?
Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking? We got Retromania here. Guys, that's all you want? All you want is Retromania? Nothing else?
I'm still hoping the big announcement is they brought on Alyssa Milano as the brand ambassador.
No, come on, knock it off. They're not doing that. Kung Fu, Streets of Rage 4, lower price, free stuff. Anything will be better than the R-Type announcement. It will be better than the R-Type announcement. Kung Fu Master. All right, so let's see. What are some of my predictions? So let me see. What are some that I can share here? Oh, can't share that one. Can't share that one. Now, keep in mind, Jong only told me one thing that's going to happen. The rest is all, he's keeping it secret. He's not even telling me. And Jong and I are simpatico, Michael B. the Game Genie. Like, even though we're buds, you know what I'm saying? He won't tell me, right? He doesn't want this to leak out. Maybe it's because I accidentally leaked something else earlier in the week. Maybe I lost Jong's confidence. I don't know what that could have been. You know what I mean? So here's my predictions. Let me see here if I could find one. Michael B, do you have any predictions to make? Because Michael B knows nothing. I can guarantee that. Nope. What predictions do you think he's going to make?
I don't know. I literally don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Like John always says, anything is possible, and that's the thing. I can't speculate. Like with Arcade1Up, I know kind of what the roadmap is, and you can guess what might be coming out. With John, like it could be a classic arcade game. It could be something brand new. I don't know. I don't know where he's coming from. It's a wild card.
Okay. So here's my predictions. My prediction number 1 is there will be a detonator tomorrow. I have a feeling that there will be a detonator tomorrow. What is going to be detonated? We don't know. But my prediction is it's 100th episode. John loves doing that. One more thing. You guys remember if you've watched the show? One more thing. And he whips out the starburst and he does the detonator and he launches something. So I have a feeling we are going to get a detonator tomorrow. What is it going to be? Let me know what you guys think of the live chat. Is it something new or something you've been waiting for? So, Bomberman, Kung Fu with the detonator, that would be cool. Jeff Rainwater says he guarantees there will be a detonator. Ooh, maybe Jeff knows. Maybe Jeff knows. All righty. What else is in the live chat there, Michael B? It's going too fast for me.
Shaq Fu. Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu, right? Shaq Fu. So, also, who do we think are going to be guest stars? He promised guest stars. Who's he going to have on? Now, earlier in the week, last week, he had the guy who produced Kung Fu, right? He's had Retromania guys on before. What kind of guest stars do you guys want to see iArcade bring on? Michael B, who do you think's going to be on?
Dub Zero.
Dylan says, we know you're on. No, I won't be on. I won't be on. Oh, can you imagine if John D was on the iArcade show?
Well,
oh
actually,
my God.
I can't see that. John D speaks pretty positively about iArcade. He likes what they're doing.
Right. Right. So I have a feeling we will possibly see some guest stars from the community. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we might see some guest stars from the community. Let's see here. What else? What else? What other big predictions can we predict? So I have a feeling. Let me see here. I have a feeling that we're going to have something to do with money. I don't know what it is, but something to do with money. I just feel it. I close my eyes and I just envision money. You know what I mean? I don't know what that could mean, guys. I guess we'll have to find out. Something to do with money, right? What do you think it means, Michael B?
I don't know. Are we talking about, I can't guess, new price point, contests, scratch and sniff winners? I don't know.
I don't know, man. 'Tis the season. You know what I mean? That's what I think. It makes me think of Christmas, Black Friday. It makes me think of all this stuff. Like what is happening? Something to do with money. Or is it a slot machine? Are we getting our iArcade slot machine finally? Let's see. Who knows? All I know is you guys got to tune in to find out. Let's see here. I also am predicting that we are going to probably hear about new games. New games. It just seems fitting, right? Like it's your 100th episode. If there's some games or some deals that you've been holding in your back pocket to announce, right? Like it just seems like this is the time, right? This is the time to unleash it. You know what I mean? Now, what could that possibly be? What games do you guys want to see on the iArcade? Michael B, what's your wish list? And I'll tell you my wish list.
Streets of Rage 4. That one's up there. You know how they did Wonder Boy and the Monster's Trap? There's also another one where it's Monster Boy. I think Monster Boy would be a good fit on this cabinet. A couple new racers. I really like racing games on the cabinet. Someone said Bomberman earlier. Like there was a Super Bomberman R came out recently. I think that would be a good fit. I could keep going, but all that stuff. Oh, Cuphead. Oh man, would Cuphead be good?
Yeah, Cuphead would be great. Now, see, I always lean the other way, right? Because I have all these arcade machines. I have these multicades. I have consoles, retro consoles, handheld consoles. I have a lot of stuff that I have, content on that I got on there via nefarious methods. So when it comes to the iArcade, I know a lot of folks want the retro stuff, right? They want the older stuff. Me personally, what excites me about the iArcade is the newer stuff, right? The more modern games. Like I've done live streams where I'm like, why should John get Street Fighter 2 just to make everyone happy that he's got Street Fighter 2? Why doesn't John get Street Fighter 4 or get the Street Fighter Alpha series? Something that his hardware can do that others can't, and make that happen, right? And that to me would be more exciting. Like you're paying for all this horsepower, use it, right? That's my philosophy. So me personally, I want to see some modern games announced. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jong announces what's going on. What's so funny?
Jamie Logan, Atari, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is a good game. I'm not gonna lie. That would be fun. Also, can you do me a favor? Can you bring up a Jeff Rainwater comment?
Which one?
Just any of them. That doesn't matter.
I cannot say what I may or not know, so don't ask. Just
Jeff,
show up.
Where did you get this picture? Is that like a Walmart photo studio picture you got for your avatar there?
Oh my god! What was that portrait studio you could go to and they make you pretty? I'm not saying Jeff did that, but what was it? It was like in every. Sears? I don't know, one of those you could go to. If you guys know in the live chat, throw it. I saw a few of them. But what I would like to see is, obviously, I would like to see Jong announce some new partnerships with some big license IP holders, as well as I would like Jong to announce modern games, right? Now, is he going to be able to do all this within one episode within an hour? We don't know, right? But wouldn't that be awesome? Me personally, I like the modern. Some people like the classics. What I can say is Jong did tell me that not only will this episode be must watch, but also next Tuesday's episode will be must watch. And the reason why is there's always stuff pending, right? There's always stuff pending and you have to wait for a certain date, right? So here's what I would urge the iArcade fans out there is, if you don't hear anything you wanted to hear on the 100th episode, give them at least one more week. You know what I mean? Like, give them one more week. What's the harm in waiting 7 more days, right? You never know what could happen. And I think that would be really cool. So my other prediction is I would love to see Jong add right here. What do you think this means, Michael B, the Game Genie?
Top 50 arcade games. Top 50 grossing.
Top 50 grossing arcade games, right? How many of those top 50 grossing arcade games are on the iArcade today? How many?
0.
0. They have a couple hundred games, but none are in the top 50. I'm predicting that we might see some of these top 50 games on the iArcade. That's my prediction. That's what I'm hoping for, right?
You think tomorrow?
If not tomorrow, the week after, but that's what needs to happen. We need to see some of these top 50 games on the iArcade platform. Some
games from Taito?
I don't know who. There's a lot of top 50 has everybody. Konami, Capcom, Atari, Midway. There's a lot of good stuff on there, guys. But
is Splatterhouse in a top 50 cabinet?
I don't know. I'd have to pull up the top 50 list.
Splatterhouse would be a good one.
But guys, if iArcade started bringing in some of the top 50 games of all time onto their platform, would that excite you? Let me know in the live chat, guys. Let's see here. 8-Bit Vinyl says push it. Let's see here. Namco or Capcom. Well, even still, there's who does iArcade have a relationship with today, Michael B? They have relationships with Data East, and they have relationships with who else? Well, Data East has some of the top 50 games, and also who else? Maybe it's
just
Konami.
Data East.
Maybe
you kept saying Data East, and they have Data East.
I was
Sega, man. Sega.
Oh yeah. They have relationships with Sega and Data East. So even if it wasn't like, let's say, hey, we signed like a Capcom or a Midway or Konami, there's still some of those top 50 games there, right?
Yeah.
You know? So that would be kind of cool, right? Unless they got some new partnerships. I don't know. It's interesting. So that's my predictions. And, if it all doesn't happen tomorrow. If it happens next week, I would be okay with it as well, right? I got plenty of things to do in between episodes. Don't you, Michael B, the Game Genie? Let's see here. Is Capcom exclusive with 1UP? I don't believe so. The only one who is exclusive with 1UP, to my knowledge, is Atari.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to my knowledge, that's Atari until, well, in the 3/4 scale form factor, but I believe that ends this year sometime. But don't quote me on that. That's just what I heard through a source of a source. So, whatchamacallit. So, yeah, if we did see Atari on the iArcade, it probably wouldn't be until 2022 or so, I would assume. Something like that. So RB says iArcade needs Metal Slug. Like, really though? Like, I played Metal Slug all the time. I know maybe RB's a Metal Slug fan. My apologies. I don't mean to ding what you like, but I just feel like I've played Metal Slug so much I don't care about Metal Slug.
You also got to remember that some people only have one cabinet, and that one cabinet is the iArcade that they were hoping would be an all-in-one thing. So while you have the Neo Geo and you have your Legends Ultimate you can play it on, this is their opportunity to do that.
That's a good point. Some people, the iArcade might be their only cabinet. But also, what was I going to say? Is these things take time, right? These things take time because, iArcade has been live. How long have they been live? About 6 months, technically?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, like 5-6 months, guys. Guys, it took Arcade1Up 2 years to get a Sega license, right? Or to announce the Sega license and start producing the stuff. We don't know if they signed the deal earlier. But it took 2 years. 2 years before they released Sega, right? Like, it takes time. It takes time for this stuff to happen.
Can you bring up Jeff Rainwater's most recent comment, please?
Michael B, is this photo better? There you go.
Much better. Much better.
Wouldn't this be hilarious? What if iArcade gets Killer Instinct before Arcade1Up? That'd be funny.
Do you think that iArcade could score Midway?
Ooh, Midway. Midway's got some good games.
Really good games. Really good stuff.
That would be interesting. I don't know. Maybe not Midway.
Yeah, Midway's tied in with Warner Brothers, I do believe, so that's pricey.
Yeah. I wonder who else they could get. I don't know. All I know is I think that you guys don't want to miss the show this Tuesday. And also, don't miss their show the following Tuesday. Because we'll see how everything pans out. I have a feeling, Michael B, that not everything that they would love to announce can be announced tomorrow due to timing. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess like finalizing deals, even though that's working on, they need another little bit of time, or you can't also. What's the right term on this? Like, it's the old WCW model. WCW used to run so hot that they would show all their main events on Nitro and then not have nothing left for their pay-per-views. So you got to space these things out too.
Mm-hmm. So I like this. I like where he's going. So for instance, for fans of retro games, I would love for Jong to announce that, hey, we're bringing in some of those top 50 games of all time. That's what I want to see happen. But also for the people who bought the iArcade for the reasons that I did to play the more modern stuff, yes, I hope also tomorrow that they announce either more Xbox 360 ports or Nintendo Switch ports or PlayStation 4 ports, because they've already announced a couple already, and I would love to hear 1, 2 more. You know what I mean? Of these more modern games that you could play on an arcade that give you a great arcade experience, even though those games were originally designed for other reasons. What were you going to say, Michael B?
Someone mentioned Golden Tee, updated Golden Tee games. Vic Vicious did. How would that work without a trackball? Like, that's what you got to remember, too. You got to remember you've got constraints for your controls.
Yeah. Let's see here. RoboJong on iArcade. There you go. What about E3 for iArcade? So, for instance, I know some shows out there are already doing their E3 prediction shows. It just seems too early for me to do that. It's a month away. You know what I mean, Michael B? Like, a lot can happen behind the scenes, news flying, things getting revealed, things getting leaked. You know what I'm saying? Like, last minute things, you never know. So I don't think it's appropriate to do that kind of show until like maybe the week of. E3 or like couple days before E3. It's just too soon to do predictions, in my opinion. But what I can say is the 100th episode here, Jong is planning to make very special, as well as the week after. And I'm sure during E3, Jong is going to try and make some kind of appearance. You know what I mean? And we'll see how that goes, right?
Yeah. So as PDubs said, confirmed E3 iiRcade dartboard. II darts.
Yeah. So let's see. What do we got all going on here?
Kevgret says it best. Prediction shows are dumb when the hosts know everything. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can sit there with a straight face and say, "Oh, what do you think's going to happen?" When you know.
No, yeah. I mean, we legit, like, Jong only told me one thing. The rest, these are all my predictions. You know what I'm saying? These are all my predictions. So hopefully some of these will come true. So, well, Jong told me two things. One about what's happening tomorrow. And then, of course, he told me other stuff is happening next Tuesday that might not be able to happen tomorrow.
See, and I don't even want to know. I want to be surprised. I want to sit down and experience it and enjoy it.
Yep. Jeff says I should check my email from Colin. Colin cracks me up. I wonder if he'll be wearing the tux again tomorrow. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Here's a little known fact about Colin for you iiRcade fans. Ask Colin about his acting history in Canadian commercials.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what else we got going on in the live chat. I want to know. iiRcade Mini. What if iiRcade drops another product? Do you think it's too soon? I don't know. That would be interesting. Apparently, Jeff knows everything. We got to find out what Jeff knows. Jeff, what do you know? Don't put it in the chat, though. Text me so I know. Is the one thing you know modern or retro? I would say it's modern related. I would say it's modern related. Released jukebox already. That's another feature that a lot of folks have been asking for. Michael B.
Yeah, mostly Steven from the Tech Buzz.
Mostly Steven from the Tech Buzz? Oh my God. Yeah. So let's see here. So, and I did give people hints. I gave people good hints. Top 50 games. There will be a detonator. There will be guest stars. Something to do with the money in your wallet. And what does that usually have to deal with? Purchasing things, right? Like, I think I gave you guys some pretty good hints without getting myself in trouble. Let's see here.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. What do you mean? What are you confused about?
I'm so confused. Like with the hints, I'm trying to put them together.
Well, these are my predictions, right? Like, I would love to see stuff. If you know, PDubs flat out told you. No, I did not say that. Cheetah Man 3, Pink Floyd. Zohar says he likes Steven. We like Steven over at the Tech Buzz too. So we need someone to host a live that knows about arcades. I have no idea who this is or what this is about.
We need someone. Well, he was asking about Cotton. He and for some reason, I think his caps lock is stuck. So, anyways, he was asking about Cotton. He was like, "We need Cotton," and Cotton is a side-scrolling shooting game. It's like if you've ever heard of Magical Chase, it's similar to that. So he'd like to see Cotton, and I'd like to see Cotton. Cotton's a fun game.
Yeah, but is that going to happen tomorrow? I don't think so. But that would be cool. That's a good one. Games for sale. That would be cool. That would be cool. iiRcade Poker. It's no Simpsons leak. Yeah, well, I'm trying to avoid getting in trouble too much, right? Your Average Gamer is here. UAG is back from vacation, hopefully. iiRcade Topper. iiRcade Topper with a 3-foot image of Jong. That would be interesting.
So Jong showed us something a while ago that there was a community thing where there were lights in the speakers. Maybe something like that. Is that possible?
Oh, so you're predicting marquee announcement?
Maybe.
Like a light up marquee?
Maybe.
Okay. Guys, what do you think about an iiRcade marquee light up marquee option? We got our tempered glass. Is it time to light these bad boys up? Michael Suna even got that on there as well. That would be kind of cool. Your average gamer is all about the light up marquee. Scarpads, atomic truck. Light it up. These people are hilarious. So what else do you think, Michael B? What else do you think?
Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution. You're killing me, man. I don't think anyone is really going to get that. Like, do you really think one of these companies is going to make that?
100%. 100%.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think it's going to happen, my dude.
Why?
So Zohar has an interesting thought. Maybe he'll announce a subscription like Xbox Game Pass. That's interesting. That would like completely change everything for them. Is that something you guys? Is that something you guys would be interested in? Kind of like ArcadeNet on AtGames.
I was about to say that. iiRcade ArcadeNet.
iiRcade.net. What if it was called iiRcade.net? No, I think someone would get sued for that. Would you guys want that though? Like, what if instead of buying these games individually, what if you could like lease rent them, right? Like Game Pass. Would you guys want to do that? That's interesting. Jolly says he likes owning the games. Me too. Camo says Steam Pass with exclamation. I assume he's excited. Regular says it's a good idea, way to go. Dylan says he wants to own them himself. Zohar says $20 for everything. Come on, man. That's not going to happen. Either way, guys, I have a feeling that Jong is going to have some good stuff for us tomorrow, right? Some of these teasers I've given you tonight, only one of them is guaranteed to happen. The rest are just our predictions. And hopefully it'll be a good day. And also, Jong did tell me that that this Tuesday and next Tuesday you don't want to miss. So hopefully it'll be great, right? I would hate for it to be lackluster, but I think it'll be great. I have a lot of hope.
Why would you even say that? I would hate for it to be lackluster.
Well, you know, like one guy here, he mentioned earlier in the chat, he said he was disappointed that Jong built up to the R-Type announcement. Like, hey, we had R-Type, you know. One guy, long time ago, it was like 20 minutes ago, he wrote it in the chat. And I could see, you know, your personal taste may make it feel lackluster. You know what I mean? Like if that's not what you're looking for. But having R-Type and going from the cell phone version to the real arcade ROM, pretty big win in my opinion. You know what I mean? For iArcade, right?
Yeah.
And it plays awesome on the cabinet. It's a lot of fun. It's worth the money.
Yeah, actually, iArcade, like for some reason, that seems to be my go-to cabinet for retro shooter games. So I was very excited R-Type was included. I suck at it. I'm terrible, but I love it.
Well, the way it always works whenever companies make these announcements, right? There's always this build up. Not everyone's going to always be happy, right? No. But hopefully Jong tomorrow can make a lot of people happy, just like we know hopefully E3 Arcade1Up will make a lot of people happy. I will tell you this much about E3, like honestly, you know what happens after E3, right? AtGames is having another National Owners Day, right? Which is kind of like, if you guys remember the last one and the one before that, that was kind of their CES, right? So in my opinion, I think, and I don't know anything yet, in my opinion, I think if AtGames were to announce anything big or major, they would do it on their National Owners Day. They want to do it on E3 when it's going to get swallowed up by everyone else's announcements. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion, guys. I wouldn't be like E3 AtGames is going to drop bombs. You know what I mean? I have a feeling they would wait till National Owners Day to do that. So
I nod.
Right. So no matter what, Arcade1Up at E3, people are going to be disappointed. iArcade 100th episode, there's going to be people who are disappointed. AtGames nod, people will be disappointed, right? People are always, you can't satisfy everybody, but hopefully you can satisfy and make as many people as happy as possible, right? I think that's what these companies hope for. So, yep, look at Camo, nod for AtGames. Yeah, honestly, I don't see AtGames. That's, if you guys want me to make an early E3 prediction, I don't think AtGames is going to do anything until nod. That's my E3 prediction. But you never know, they could surprise us. Well, we hit our 1 hour mark, guys. Make sure you tune in to the iArcade broadcast tomorrow. Let's see if any of these predictions come true or any of these hints or teasers or whatever I'm thinking of. And also, will there be light up marquee? Will we get jukebox mode? Will there be new publishers and partnerships announced? Will there be new games? Will there be a detonator hit? That's probably the one that we can guarantee is there will be a detonator hit. That's the one Jog told me. There will be a detonator hit. And also, will there be any new products or things of that nature? Who knows? But Jong is super excited. Make sure you guys tune in. And if you guys enjoyed the broadcast, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up on the way out. Make sure you check out Michael B. the Game Genie on YouTube and subscribe to him as well. I'm just a hack compared to Michael B. the Game Genie.
Oh,
so
it's true though.
I'm still not going to send you your Ghostbusters figures, bro. They want too much money for them.
I will give you all the money.
Yep. All right, guys. Tomorrow, get some sleep and get ready. iArcade is going to try and take the arcade world by storm. Let's see what they come up with. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic day. And Michael B., you might want to get your divorce paperwork ready.